Well, good morning. Welcome to the month of June here on Riverbend Springs. It's 5:30 in the morning. We don't have a ton of work to do. Well, yeah, we do have a ton of work to do. But we've got a lot of daylight, so I'm not worried about running out of daylight to get the work done in. But we do have rain in the forecast if you look in the upper right. And I think that's expected maybe around 9 o'clock. Here's the problem with Farming Simulator 25 and the weather. Let me pull up the menu here real quick and show you. So the weather is down on the bottom of the crop calendar, but you can see it goes in like 3-hour blocks. So the rain is centered around 9 o'clock, which means what? It could start at, oh, it's 2-hour blocks. But that means it could start at 8 and go to 10. Could start at 7:30, go to 10:30. I don't know. So it's going to affect us. And since it's June, we've got barley to harvest, which I don't know if our field is ready. Did we get this one in early enough or not? I'm not even sure. Yeah, there it is. I can see it through the tree there. It's ready to harvest. And then we've got another barley field that's down by the sawmill. When we bought the building that we wanted to put the sawmill in, it's ready to harvest as well, I'm sure. Which means we got 2 fields to harvest and we got rain in the forecast. We might leave those till this afternoon. I don't know. We've got a bunch of stuff to sell. We've got soybeans over in storage, and this should be the best month to sell that. I guess look at the prices menu, right? And I'm already selected soybeans here, and the seasonal high is 3,364. And when I look at our, looks like the farmers market is the best. 3,426. I've also got some lumber loaded up in the back of the not in the back of the pickup, but on the trailer there. We don't have the sawmill running. We ran out of wood because we got behind or whatever. We were busy doing other things. We've got plenty of timber to cut after the storms. And then I'm sure there's stuff at the greenhouse. Well, I did load the trailer, so I know there's stuff over at the greenhouse. There might even be more this morning. I think there probably might be a garlic pallet. Yep. I wonder if I got room on there to put it. I think I can. See if I can nudge that. Oh, great spot, isn't it? I just want to nudge the pallet over a little if I can. There we go. Give me room so I can grab this one. Got the, I bought a Kubota yesterday too, and it's at the store. It'd be nice to be able to go pick that up at some point. I've been threatening to buy a gooseneck trailer. Need to probably do that. We were making lots of silage bales in the last episode. I want to go pick up all the silage bales off of the first grass field that we bought so that we could remove the timber, the damaged timber, the ravaged trees. I'm telling you, that is a good money maker. Especially for somebody like me. I don't like to do logging that much just because I like to have trees around. But I do not like the damaged trees, unfortunately. A lot of the storm damage on Riverbend Springs has happened on land that cannot be purchased, which means I can't get access to it. Which means I can't cut the trees down. Take this over to our little farmer's kiosk by the road. Backed up a little better than that. There we go. So this will probably be what, about $6,000, do you think? 6,603. Walter's up early this morning. I'm tempted to keep the trailer on here. I want to go by the store and buy some more broodstock for the crawfish, but I don't want to go over there yet. I think it's too early. I think we'll load the truck and just go do the soybeans now. We'll come back and we'll deliver the lumber. And maybe we could go get bales. And once the rain's done, maybe we can harvest. I don't plan on necessarily closing the doors here. So we're gonna bale straw? Probably. If I didn't have a baler in the bale loading trailer, I probably wouldn't bale the straw. Maybe go third person, I don't know. But, because the discharge out of the back of the combine on a cereal crop like barley will give you a mulch state. If you make the bales, you won't get it. But we do have a mulcher, so we can just do the process ourselves. It just takes a little more time. And we get the bales as a product we can sell. So that is probably what we'll do. We don't have a ton of soybeans in here, I don't think. But because we are playing on easy economy, because it helps the Let's Play move along. Still paying. Alright. I've never tried it. I'm assuming I probably can't go under that railroad bridge. Yeah, I know what I should have probably done there. I should have turned and gone out the other side of the farm. I'm going to backtrack here. This way. I want to stop by the crawfish pond just to see what it looks like. But yeah, we'll do a time lapse. Back at the farm, Hickory Brook Farm. We made about $55,000, I think it was, selling the soybeans over at the farmer's market. On the way there, I was thinking, did I accidentally turn traffic off or something? Didn't see any traffic until we were on the way back, and then there was a school bus in that car. So didn't see a lot of traffic. Maybe because of the time of day. There weren't a lot of pedestrians out either. I'm going to put the truck back inside just because I don't want the trailer to get wet. I don't have a cover for it. Hope that's good right there. I think I got enough room to get out, and I think I left plenty of room. I left a little bit of room. So what time is that rain supposed to be? 9? I could run by the store, buy the gooseneck trailer. We'll have to do a little bit of conversion on our pickup and then bring the Kubota back and maybe hire some workers while we're there. There were some good jobs, at least yesterday. We go do, I guess we could go do some logging, which I'm not crazy about doing, but we do need the timber. Sorry about that. Spinning around. I was just trying to look, see if there's any traffic coming. You know, it gets pretty crazy. You look one way and they're always coming from the other. And they do not slow down. Remember that? I don't know if you just saw the mail truck that I met on the intersection when I was driving the truck. I had two choices. I could stop or I could speed up and try and convince him to stop. I did probably the wiser choice. I just think to myself, what would a Californian do? They would try and run it. Let's see. Oh, there was a great demand over at the, that's over here. I think it's called like the Playground Maker Hall. They had a great demand for planks yesterday. Is that still in effect? Let me look. Yeah. He does. So what I can do is I can just remove this strap and it won't sell these. So we got $35,085 for that, and then let's take the planks around to the Playmaker Hall. Close the door. So we haven't delivered here before. So if you didn't know, when you deliver to this location, it's right here. So we got 11 for that. And then it'll start building the little toys like you see on their side over there. They'll start building like a tractor or a wagon, something in there. Oh, there we go. All right, back to the farm. I realized on the way back that it's not like I don't have anything to do. I've got all those wrapped bales to get off that grass field over there, so we'll go do that. I think it'll probably be 2 trips. And I'm gonna take the Fent because if I use the, here's our yellow tractor. What is that tractor? Wow. My memory is Challenger. It's a Challenger. If I use the Challenger, I have a little bit of trouble on the hills and stuff, pulling a fully loaded bale trailer, so we use this. It's still glistening a little. I washed it before I put it away last night. It had the mowers on it. The mowers were decidedly filthy. I think I've got 34 bales over there. So it's quite a few. There's more traffic now. It's cross streets are extremely dangerous. Okay, picking up the last of the silage bales here on the grass field here by the farm. We can get fertilizer down on this now. Got nearly 2 full bale trailers. Not sure what I want to do with this one just yet. Actually, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the first one. I tried tucking them over there. I think that'll work for now. And I think also for now, I'll just park the trailer right here. This could be a spot to put them, but I don't like it here. I don't know why. I like the runoff or the room to have the turnaround coming out of that grass field or to prepare. But we'll park that there for right now. So the rain started about 8 o'clock, which was kind of what we expected a little bit. Oh, don't need those beacons on anymore. And I assume it'll probably run till about 10, 11 o'clock. So I think what I'll do is I'll just head over and do some quick logging maybe. If I cut down a quick 3 trees and get them put in the sawmill, I'll get that production running again. So let's see, I gotta do that. And I think, what? That. There we go. And then that again. There we go. Alright. All right, so we're over here. I've got those up there on the other piece of land. These are all on this one. I don't know if I need a yarder over there or not. How many were there? 2. I could probably take those 2. Get this one and those 2. Probably be easiest. I'll have to... I'll have to put a bond down on that land to get those 2 though. So I probably won't do that yet. I'll just grab a couple from over there. So I've got 3 trees. I ended up deciding this was just too extreme to mess with right now with the slick conditions and everything. I need to take a look at maybe yarders or a winch or something. It's just kind of precarious, that hillside like that. So I ended up having to pay the bond on this land over here. I can, once I get these stumps grinded, stumps grinded. I'll do these wedges. Is there one over here too? Yep. I don't know if they disappeared after you come in and out of the game or not. I don't know. I put them all on the stumps up there, and then I think when I came back into the game they weren't there. But anyway, so once we get those stumps ground out and a couple of trees planted down there, we can get that bond back, and then we've got to do it on this up in that area over there. Hopefully I can find all the stumps. I should be able to find 4 of them I'm gonna look for. I think we'll take the ferry back. If we go past the store, I suppose we could stop there and see if maybe we can pick something up as a contract. I guess we better stop here. Alright, ferry should be coming. Oh, that guy wants to come that way. I'll back up, let him go, and then I think the ferry's here for me. Yep. Came quick while I was messing around, changing my clothes. So I'm actually surprised. I was expecting the rain to end a little sooner than it has. Because it was just at the 9 o'clock, so it started at 8. I figured it'd go till about 10, but here it is at 11. It's still going. I think my log trailer needs some maintenance. Personnel. All right, fire it up. And off we go. I'd like to pick up some contracts. Oh, train. I suppose don't want to block the intersection either, even though nobody's probably coming down those roads. Barley fields to harvest yet. Let's see if we can park there. All right, so we'll check on used equipment. It's a fairly small forage wagon and a bale shredder. I'm tempted to get the bale shredder even though I don't need it. Let's see. How about contracts? Bale wrapping deadwood for harvesting. Good sized field to do barley. Huh. It's raining though. That mowing contract would probably be a good one. Hate to mow in the rain. That stone picking's another good one. And that weeding would be another good one. Okay, well the rain stopped while we were messing around with that, and we got the worker going off to do the mowing. We did the mowing one just because it was easiest to do, and then yeah, the other stuff, stone picking would require a little bit of effort, I think. The weeding one probably wouldn't. Should have took that one too, but I want to get these logs back to the farm, into the sawmill. Then I'm gonna grab lunch. Maybe while I'm at lunch I can try to facilitate some of those other contracts, and then get started on our barley harvest. Oh, let's turn those on. Where's our road? Right there. There's our track. Turn that off. I don't need my raincoat on anymore, do I? Let's get the straps off. Don't want to get that one. There we go. Alright. Let's see. I think back here. Yep. And then here. Activate, activate, activate. Alright. Man, it's nice after the rain stopped, huh? It's very sunny. Milo looks good. I want to buy this sunflower field. Maybe in the... Whoa! That's not mine. I guess I'm not going to destroy anything on it. Maybe in the next episode. Get the bond back for that grass field, I think. And then buy that field. I know people want me to maintain that grass field, but I don't know, the grass is just doing the silage bales is just so much work. We make better money doing the tree service and probably the crawfish. Almost lunchtime. What we're gonna do, we'll get the semi truck out and the combine. Get some fuel while I'm thinking about it. Alright, well, it's 1 o'clock. We hired another worker to do the weeding contract. Maybe when that one mowing contract gets done, I can send him to go do another one. But I didn't do the stone picking just because it's too... I don't know, it requires me to do too much to empty the stone picker. The problem with the other mowing contract is it's across the river. And last time I told the guy to go across the river and do the grass contract over the mowing contract. He ended up driving into the river, so I don't know. I got to be careful about that. Maybe we can get it going here in a little bit, though. Let's do some farming. It's yeah, it's after lunch. It's nice and sunny now. We've got 2 barley fields to harvest, so let's do that. I pulled the semi truck out after I got done filling up the Fent with fuel. Put the Fent back in the building in the shade. Well, let's hop in the combine. I gotta check and make sure that we are doing straw swath, which I think that is, but I don't know. No, I think that's spreading, because I think if that'll come out. Let's see. Yeah. I left it in third person. Why would I do that? I don't know. Let's pull out here. Should be able to see the back of the combine now. And if I do that, yeah. That should leave a straw swath. What do I want to do? Do I want to do it myself or just have a worker do it? think I'll do it myself. How come I'm showing up? There we go. Oh, that's probably why I wasn't unfolded. I really wasn't ready to go. That's why it didn't want to let me go. Drop it down. I think we're already on the line, right? Straw swap? Yep. Excellent. Alright, let's do some farming.
Oh, so suddenly you poison the air I breathe. But if you don't hate me, then why would you break me? Feel it in my bones, I'm about to lose control. Only so much I'm taking, so get yourself to safety. Cause baby, a storm is coming. You better heed the warning, pray. Don't stay, run away, 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 away. Feel how the rain is pouring. I'm at you like a hurricane. Don't stay, run away, 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 away.
It's almost 3 o'clock. I'm going up the last round, I guess, on this barley field. There's a little bit over here. I had a full grain tank on the combine before I finished the round, but we'll just head down, get that last little bit, we'll put it into the trailer. I'm trying to decide whether I should bale the straw now, go down and do the other field. So we've been, I don't know, I think maybe I'll bale just to have diversity, but you've never seen me work that other field because, well, we've been known it before, so that would be something new too. So I'm torn on what to do. I also want to get the worker with the mowers to go do another contract because it'll pay fairly well. Just gotta hope he doesn't run into the river when I direct him over there. I suppose I could do it after. After I fill this up, I'm also trying to decide: should I take the trailer down full or should I empty it first? when I go do the other field. Because it's what? Oh, I guess it's... Wait. I'm looking at the grain tank there. It'll tell me. Oh, it's only a quarter full. Yeah, I could probably just put it all in at the end, and we'll have a good idea how much total we got. Of course, you could just look in the at the field info and see how much there was in there too. All right, so let me get on the phone here and see if I can get that worker moved over. Okay, I think I successfully got him headed over there. The time I had the problem is I started him from the field that he had just completed, and the other contract was like just right across the way. So I think he just figured it would be a good idea to just go over there and do it. I think it's got grass in it. I was gonna resize the bales. What did I do with that one straw bale? I don't know. I think I want to resize the bales so I can make them bigger. But what I have to do, the first one is going to be a 150, and then I could do 180s after it, I suppose. These 180s will go a lot farther, bale count wise, and just logistically, it's fewer bales to move. But I don't. Can I put round bale in here? Yeah, I can't. I can't fill it up until it's all, until one's gone. Let's see. So the first bale coming out will be like a 150 straw. Oh. As I get that first bale, I could just do them all as 150s, I suppose. It wouldn't be the end of it. I don't think I'm worried about bale limit on this Let's Play, just because we're not doing baling contracts and stuff to try and make money. I may just go ahead and do 150s. I don't think it'll matter that much. Just more to move, but I'm torn. I guess I got 25% more of this bale to figure out if that's what I want to do or not. Nah, I'll do one of these. If I can, I'm not even sure if I can change the bale size on this. Pretty sure I can. Let me pull up the, turn off and pull up the help window. It's so hard to do on this one. We can reset the bale camera. Oh, did I turn off the tractor? What's that one? Change bale size. Yeah, I can. Okay, so reset the bale counter to 0, and then bale size. I can do 180s. I probably should. We'll go ahead and we'll leave them on 180s, yeah. I'll have one 150. I could probably throw it with the straw bale, or yeah, I could probably pick it up and put it in the I don't know, yeah, just do it. I hate that I can't figure out how to get in and out of that menu quicker though. I guess we'll save on round bale net this way. And yeah, it'll just be easier to transport. Although there'll be one that's a different size. What I should do, yeah, I've got to go back across the top here, and then I can just go back and forth, not worrying about this. All right, gonna bail. Finishing up baling the straw here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the smaller one. And then most of them, 3/4. So we got good daylight left. What I want to do is I want to go get to the store, buy some more brooder catfish, crawfish, and then go grab that pallet and bring it over here and sell it at the kiosk. We should have some crawfish over at the pond. Also, the worker got done with the mowing, so I think we can collect on both of the mowing contracts and send the worker that's on the weeder over to maybe do another one. So let me take a look at that here real quick. Okay, I just decided to collect on all of them. It just didn't look like there was much worthwhile to keep doing it. So you saw me harvest and bale, so we're going to go do that on the other field, but I want to go get crawfish before we run out of time, which we probably already have. It's going to take some creative editing. All right, I'm arriving over at our crawfish pond. I think it was wishful thinking to bring the trailer along. I checked to see how much capacity I had to put more brooder stock in, and it wasn't a whole lot. I do have some crawfish though, so we can take that and sell that at a kiosk. So I think I've figured out how to get this to go in, but there we go. So that'll work. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to go, but it does work. Grab this, and we'll take it to the kiosk. I didn't even have to get out. Ooh. That stone's not in a great spot. Come on, Linda. Not great. got it. I think I could bust these stones out, but I didn't really think this through, did I? Put the trailer in a good spot. I can put it on this way. The edge, isn't it? Oh, that's how it wants to attach it. All right. Let me run this over to the kiosk. Arriving back at Hickory Brook Farm. We got our crawfish here. We'll pull in there. We'll sell it. I've got a few hours of daylight left, I think. Got to try and get that other barley field harvested. And I also want to try and get the straw bale because I think we got rain in the forecast. So I want to put the straw bale before it starts raining. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Riverbend Springs. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. Let's see what we get. 12,090. Didn't we get 13 last time? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see you next time.
PlayStation